Hi, hello. Happy to see you here on this course on algorithms and data structures. I'm a teacher. My name is Ava. I was teaching algorithms and data structures for 3 years now. I had tons of students. I've been lucky to be interacting with most awesome people as my students, and I help them to get offers uh, from Google, Amazon, and similar companies. If you are really looking forward to it, as well as myself, I was working at Google and contributing to open source such as Mozilla Firefox, which is the project I'm really proud of. So I try to mix in my life software engineering and teaching computer science as two of my passions together, learn from experience, apply the experience, get it out to ours. And this is what it is all about. Really enjoyed preparing for my interviews. So when first a colleague told me that they dreaded the interviews, that it was such an experience they really were not looking forward to, I was so surprised and I wonder why. And I really wanted to change that, and I want to change it with you. If you are, for some reason, you feel like you need a foundation in computer science, in algorithms, if you don't feel confident during the interviews, if you feel like you're missing the building blocks, this is the course for you. We could build these building blocks together. We would start with very basics, with time and space complexity. How is it defined? How to think about it? How to think about logarithms and log n structures like this. When we build on, we would look at arrays and strings, their implementations in different languages, how they map to actual memory of the computer, how is it all connected, how you could think about it, what are the time and space complexity with that. We will address some interesting tasks you can solve just using strings and arrays. And when we build on top of that, we will go and get our linked lists, get our queues, get our stacks, implement those, compare them to arrays, think what now is possible for us. Then we go to one step even further. We would look at the trees, what it is, a tree, how to traverse a tree. And what are like common algorithms to do? So what is the difference between BFS and DFS? And when you would choose either of those? And finally, we would look at graphs and implement DFS and BFS in graphs, iterate over it, being able to do topological sort, detect cycles and graphs, all of the exciting stuff. And finally, to sum it all together in a big blob, which I really want you to do, is to use graphs, trees, stacks, arrays as a building blocks every time when you look at a new problem and you think of what algorithm could be created to address it, to use all of them to create a new algorithm to be able to solve the problem. And not even create one algorithm, but think of multiple algorithms and compare them to each other and be able to choose the best one for the current problem. And in the context of the interview, to communicate all of this thought process to your interviewer to really impress them and kind of show what a great candidate you are. And finally, I want you to see algorithms all around you, in your work, in your everyday job, all the quiz, all the trees, they all over the place, and you will be able to notice them. And I want for us to enjoy the whole process, take a cup of tea, being pretty relaxed, looking forward to it. And how I wanted to do it is I created a LinkedIn group that you can join. You should have a link under this video if you are not accessing it already from the group. And in this group, you can ask a lot of questions about the material you already saw or something you would like for me to address in the next one. I would really look for all of your questions before the videos and try to address them as much as I could in my videos. I really want for it to be back and forth conversation while I'm preparing the videos and you are bringing me questions. So, welcome. And the course would be structured in very small videos, about like 5 minutes each, which you can watch from your phone. Very convenient. Or there would be another format. I would also post the text, which you would be able to read. If for some reason you don't want to do the video, you can do the text. You can like look through the materials. It would also could be helpful for you to maybe, if you don't want to rewatch the whole video, to just look what the key points were. Yeah, so there would be video and would be text, and I would be posting every week. In order to get a new video, you be sure to join the LinkedIn group. And if for some reason you don't want to, you're not a LinkedIn person, I also have a site. It's called ava-coding.com, and every video and every blog post would be there, all structured, all together. So you could use it too, and you could like turn on subscribe for notification, so you get a new lecture in your email. Yeah, so you don't miss when you want, and you're able to ask your questions if you wanted to. So I'm really looking forward for all of this experience. It has been a dream of mine for long to create something like this. And yeah, let's do it together. Let's go.